Hello there, everybody. Subunai AK Nightmare, and this has been a very, very long time coming. Welcome back to Hell Girl or Jigoku Shoujo. Now we are on season 2. Now, this has been one of the shows that I have been wanting to get desperately back into, but of course, other shows immediately decide to rear up their heads, and I'm just like, damn it, I gotta watch those too. And then I did not want to forget anything concerning Hell Girl, so I've been trying to keep this show up on its own priority list right now. It's right next to a bunch of other shows, because right after this, we're going to be going into My Hero Academia Season 4. That's confirmed. That's what I'm going to do next. As for what comes after that, it's debatable. I might do Dororo, I might do Death Parade, I might do Baccano, I might even do Darker Than Black. I have a lot of options, damn it. But this is one of the shows that I've been desperately wanting to get back into, and I do believe we have waited far too long to finally get back into it, if I do say so myself. Now, because this is season 2, I am actually going to probably label this differently. I know that there's actually a subtitle for this, which is referred to as Hell Girl 2 Mirrors, or its more Japanese name, which I can't pronounce because I don't even remember what it is. I think it starts with an F. Futakomori or something. I don't know. If I said something that was offensive, I do apologize on that one. But anyway, this show I have been severely missing because, honestly, maybe I'm just too much into wanting to look up some more shenanigans with Enma and the rest of the gang, honestly. Especially hopefully if Hajime is still going to be in here with his daughter and all that, I would definitely like to see that as well. Especially considering their story arc was really emotionally well done, I think. But since this show has about 4 seasons, I'm definitely curious to kind of see how this pans out. Since I liked the first season so much, I am looking thoroughly forward to starting this season. Also, the thumbnail template was once again, this time crafted by my beloved girlfriend Nerte. Don't I look fabulous? But anyway, I will, well, I'd probably better just go ahead and get started then, shall we? So, let's see what they've been up to these past few times, eh? Also, I'm pretty sure this is indeed the English subbed version, so we should be relatively good. Anyway, I believe we're probably going to be stuck to the same opening, or the same opening transition that we've been used to. As for the opening theme itself, I don't know. Let's just stop talking, get ourselves in. Well, this story is fictional. The names of characters and groups depicted have no relation to those in reality. I never would have guessed. Okay. Alright, so that kind of, that was a hell of a start to immediately get thrust back into Hell Girl, but you know what? I'm not even going to complain, really. Okay, so how do I summarize today's episode? A girl is being bullied in school through rather ridiculously harsh means, and at first I must have completely misread a certain situation. Because I saw that there was the scene where she got a text saying to meet up with somebody, and the scene made me think that it was the student that's been given some slight focus throughout this whole episode. I figured that it was going to be her. And then the sequence of events played out where she got locked into a shower room with a mannequin doll. And immediately my mind starts to think that, oh, it must be the student. Well, then we get to a scene where that very same student points out, oh, by the way, the teacher's secret room? Look at all this shit in there, including the mannequin and all that. That should have been that should have been the immediate sign to tell me, oh yeah, it's totally the teacher's fault, but my dumbass brain was still trapped specifically on that one goddamn scene about the shower shit that I must have misinterpreted, honestly. And I just thought, oh, well, clearly the student must have set this up considering she's able to get herself into this room so effortlessly. But no, for real though, the teacher's fucking psychotic for some damn reason. She likes inflicting pain on other students, and she got creepily close to a point where I wanted to scream stranger danger. And, a very fitting punishment, I must say, and a hell of a good start to bring me back into the world of Hell Girl while I am just suddenly back to laughing like a maniacal monster. Just be fucking cause vengeance is such an addictive factor, if you could not tell. And we get a glimpse of some other character. We only got to see like a small portion of her clothing and the lower half of her face. I can only assume she must somehow be related to the residents of Hell, because it was right after the residents of Hell even walked away in that one scene that she suddenly decided to pop up. First off, rudely trampling on those flowers. By God, those were pretty flowers. How dare you? And we also learned that, ironically, yes, that other student that just so happened to point out that, hey, the teacher is kind of behind a lot of this bullying. Congratulations, she's also part of the bullying because she was the one that stapled the sleeve and all that stuff. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna put a hamper on that whatever friendship you just had. It's gone now, I must say. But oh yeah, this is a great way to start off Hellgirl. Start off. In other words, I'm gonna go jump into the next episode, so I will definitely see all of you guys there. Hello there, everybody, and now we are on episode 2 of season 2 of Hellgirl, which I guess I may as well just call it Hellgirl 2 Mirrors. That's gonna take some time to get used to. But anyway, last episode was literally the first episode, and we finally got ourselves back into this wonderful universe of vengeance and maniacal laughter, and me being able to misinterpret events. Yeah. I really need to go back and rewatch that, but I have to watch this first. So after I watch this, I'm going to go back to the first episode and kind of go back to that one scene that I was talking about, the one where I think I might have misinterpreted what the scene was. But anyway, we're back into this, and the last episode ended with a very interesting little tidbit that we might actually have somebody else that might be related to the residents of Hell. I think. Not entirely sure yet. But I am curious. So, last episode, we got a student that was being bullied. And turns out that it was a combination of the students and a very clearly psychotically deranged teacher that just apparently got off on just dominating students and ruining their lives. And by that, I literally mean I don't even want to go that direction, because that just screams stranger danger, and I want to yell that I need an adult, hold a pillow, go to sleep, and lock the door to where nobody can sneak into my room. But for some reason, I can't sleep because I keep saying that enemies are nearby. Anyway. So yeah, I'm very curious about who this new possible character that suddenly showed up is. And I wonder what her relationship is to the Hell themselves. And one more thing that we did learn. We did get to see a little bit of what happened after I destroyed her village. And we kind of got to see, like, hey, if you don't want your loved ones to be bound and go to hell, you be my Jigoku Shoujo. That's how it's going to work right now, okay? So, interesting. Very interesting. So I'm kind of wondering if in that case it must have been against her will, or she must have just done it for so long. She probably just got so darn used to it at this. Huh. Where the hell's Hajime? Let's go and throw ourselves into episode 2, shall we? Well, and that was the end of episode 2 of Hellgirl 2 Mirrors. Can you guys tell that I've actually missed this show a lot? And not because I tend to have a little bit of I tend to have myself a little bit of fun laughing maniacally or laughing like a villain, I guess. I can't help it. It's very addictive to do. Especially whenever you get to see evil being dished out some punishment. You know what I mean? Okay, so I was clearly wrong that it was the sister that killed, but I was correct about the method of death, or the cause of death, which was drowning. I was correct on that. I honestly kind of feel like I got a little curveball. I guess I was a little well, what the hell's the word I'm looking for? Sidelined about the guy that kidnapped her. But, well, I guess I really need to start thinking outside the box a little bit more with some of these situations. But at least I was able to guess correctly on some aspects. So, we didn't get to see any more about this mysterious new girl that appeared back in the first episode. But we did get to deal with a truly satisfying death of a terrible person. And I might have been laughing myself a little bit too much, but regardless, I had myself a blast. And honestly, it feels good to be back into the show because I like being able to theorize stuff, even if a good portion of the time I do get it wrong. I like being able to try to, like, okay, here's what happened before the actual answer is revealed to me. You know what I mean? I kind of like trying to pull that off. Even though some people might find that a little bit annoying, I understand. But it's just kind of how I do things. But anyway, thank you all very much for joining. I feel good to finally be back into Hell Girl, and I'm probably going to be finding myself laughing more maniacally than I usually do. But then again, I've been needing a good break to do that stuff. But anyway, if you all like this, be sure to let me know. I hope you're as excited for this as I am, and I will see all of you guys in the next video.